Okay. I'm fucking back. So, um, I went to sleep pretty great because I checked my watch and my sleep score was 88. And that was because I woke up at 10 a.m. because when I went to sleep at I went to sleep at nearly 1 a.m. but like something. So, so oh well, my phone fucking came back alive. Well, my phone. I'm trying to say this. Well, fuck, I can't say it. Oh, well, yeah, my phone died when I woke up, but when I checked the fucking sleep timer, then when I fucking checked the sleep score, it was like 88, so that was quite great. But, however, um, I went to sleep at like 12 a.m., and after that, I just woke up at 10 a.m. That's basically actually decent to actually sleep with. Oh, so they updated the fucking thumbnail of 99 Nights of the Forest. Well, what have I told you that the deer had... Yeah, he gets canceled when he's about to say it. Okay, look, guys. Now, he got injected. Yeah, he got injected by... He got injected by liquid cocaine. Yeah, he gets cat coat. And that's the fucking thing. I mean, just don't mind that because it's just a joke, though. But, what the fuck is this? What the absolute fuck? Oh, I didn't know they have posts. Yeah, but hey, they have posts, okay. This is just all the posts. However, some of the things are actually featuring the videos or some of them in the shorts. So, yeah, you understand. So, yeah. I think this is how they make their content, though, because, yeah, they make their fucking content here. I can't really troll, okay, there. Here's a sneak peek of some of the work I have been doing. I knew it. I knew it. I literally fucking knew it. I literally fucking knew it. What the f- But yes, I knew it. Because I wanted to be English. Oh, I wish if actually YouTube added a feature where instead of just translating, like, comments on YouTube, you could just literally translate shit, like everything. Like, you could translate the video titles. You could, you could probably translate anything you want. Instead of just, or you just, yeah. What the f- Oh yeah, you can't drink it. 1 year ago. Holy shit. This girl still existed back then. Like one fucking... Oh, wait. Is that... Wait, is this a reference? I forgot. What's the... Oh! Okay, I'm fucking stupid. It's Endless Zone Zero, something like that name. So, good. Anyways, this girl existed back in 2 years ago. December 1st, 2023.
Thanks, Tom.
Let me guess. So I was fuck, because actually I think I was 12 back then. Or 11. Because if y'all didn't know, I used to be quite young back then. Like any year you think, like 2018 to 2017, I was like quite younger. Like 2017, I was 5 years old, and then 2018, I was like 6 years old. Like, bro, what? It's actually just because I was born like the end of the year of 2011. And if I was born in the beginning, that would mean that I would just have the opposite. But instead of people born like this, I'm born quite different. And it's actually normal because everyone literally is born with December 11th. I mean, there's a chance that thousands of people were born at December 13th, 2011. There's a chance. And here's some of the shits. Bro, I wanted to mess with Siri, but the horse dead because when I woke up, the horse dead. Like, can this horse just be back and I can just abuse this bitch because she's a demon? Abuse this bitch. The only things I like messing with Siri is just to call them to shut the fuck up, because I always think that the disappearing thing is a glitch. Where every time I just say shut up and then Siri just goes silent by just saying okay, she just faints like in a split second. And I always think this is a glitch. So I just always laugh for some damn reason. I laugh like fucking Goofy or something, so that's strange. I know this is ridiculous, but I'm actually the fear of solar eclipses. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just, I have a fucking fear of solar eclipses because they look creepy as shit. Like, I just don't want to look at it in real life because it just looks quite scary, but just quite cool, actually. But I think what's less scary is on Mars because they don't actually have solar eclipses. I mean, they do, well, Phobos does cast shadows, but they're quite rare. It basically happens when Phobos passes by, it casts a shadow, but not really. It's just a quite of a visible shadow, but not really visible. So, if it were to be that, if you were to look up at that shadow, then you'll see that it's like somewhere around 60 to 70% covered. So it would not really be much covered. So it just creates this this invisible shadow, which wouldn't not be visible. Solar eclipses on Mars and moons are quite fucking lazy because I keep hearing stomping noises. That's why I'm speaking really slowly. So, anyways, I was saying that sometimes they can be only casted if they're close enough. But that would also mean that it would be closer to the Roche limit. So that would mean that it would be torn apart. It would need to be requiring maybe a few hours, like maybe 5 hours of an orbit or 4 hours. But 4 hours is quite close and really as close. So you need to move that a bit further. But over time, though, that would move much closer. So yeah. It's also quite crazy how people would imagine, like, saying, oh, it would have visible, beautiful rings if Phobos was torn apart. But what have I told you it wouldn't? Because since Phobos is made of debris, there's a possibility that it wouldn't actually become beautiful rings, but just instead invisible rings. It would be torn apart into just tiny debris that just probably is just a ring, but do not have that. So yeah. Deimos would move further, but Phobos would move closer. So yeah, if we also place Deimos at the same exact orbit distance as on Jupiter, then that would mean that it would just go closer. And that's because Jupiter's gravity and gravitational pull is much stronger than other planets. So that's why. And so you need to make this actually like further by using Europa, for example. So because it's migrating outward because of the moon's pulling it. So yeah, it's basically a gravitational tug of war. But Io, no, it's totally dead because this moon, which has an orbit of 1 day, would probably die out because it wouldn't actually survive. There are some of the things that will still survive, but I don't think so. Well, yeah, Io and other inner moons wouldn't survive because they will be torn apart into rings. And then once they're torn apart, they'll just become invisible rings. However, what have I told you? That only the invisible rings are only happening if if Io was torn apart. So, yeah. We shouldn't terraform Io. I mean, it looks like it's cool to imagine, like, fucking Pandora and Polyphemus. But what have I told you that it's actually going closer? Because it's basically, again, a gravitational tug of war, but it gets closer and gradually closer to the point that it gets ripped apart. At this distance, at maybe like 9 hours or 8 hours for an orbit, it would be torn apart into the Roche limit because it's too massive, so it would be ripped apart. After getting ripped apart into rings, it would just become visible rings. All of the thing like if you were to terraform it, it would be gone already because you cannot terraform it. If you somehow managed to terraform it, it wouldn't be that fun because you notice soon that millions of years if you somehow survived, even if it's not possible. If you took every picture, like a million pictures every year, so a million pictures is equal to a million years, then you would notice that Jupiter appears to go closer. And that's because that it's actually going a bit closer. With Europa, it's actually different. It's going actually further, but without it, it's probably going to possibly go closer. But with Europa, it's quite different. To actually prevent from the close up or whatever I'm saying, then it should be this. And so it actually moves very, very slow, which is actually pretty great. But, however, terraforming Europa is actually fucking hard because you need to require some shit. Like melt off you need to break down the ice continents and then probably vegetate them. But that's a horrible idea. What if it was gonna melt? Then we need to get some insane, crazy engineering. For example, the engineering has to be creating fucking continents. How are we gonna do that? We have to build probably quadrillions of dollars to do that. But you probably need, you need probably quadrillions of dollars. If our US debt was like literally so high that it broke the fucking limit, then yeah, we can probably buy everything. We can buy fucking planets. We can buy probably a few continents, and that's just it. So so what have I told you? That terraforming Europa is quite difficult. You need to add real damn continents that are made of rock after creating them there. But there's another issue. So you need to melt them down, but the gravity is quite low, so yeah. If you somehow managed to terraform it, it would leave behind a terraformed planet. However, though, it would be a bit weaker, so yeah. Terraforming Ganymede is actually a better choice. Well, Ganymede is basically a moon of Jupiter, but you could actually terraform it. It has an orbit of 7 days, which is twice the orbit of Europa. So if we were to live on Ganymede and terraform it, we would need to melt down again, and then it would leave behind this. And then after that, um, we would need to add some shit, but like add some continents on the ocean, or we can just do a colony on the ocean. What am I talking about? Well, I'm basically talking about you could actually do a colony on oceans, like on Earth, but you need to add cities that float on the ocean, or you need to add like cities that basically like in the below it's filled up, it's just literally soaked with water, but in the very top it's like just literally just not in water. So yeah, whatever I'm saying. What the hell's this? So yeah, terraforming Europa is actually quite challenging. Terraforming Ganymede is actually a great idea, but it would be really hard. I think the best ever moon to terraform is Earth's moon, and that's because that it lives and lies in the habitable zone. That's because since Earth lives in the habitable zone, in the right middle of it, that means that the moon, since we already know, would actually be an easier time of terraforming it. So yes, it's a possibility that we can terraform it easier. However, though, for millions of years, it would go slower because it would basically go further and further. I mean, yes, you could probably terraform it. I mean, it would be a cool idea, but there's an issue because over millions of years, you would not notice until you eventually realize that in 10 million years, when you look back into Earth, you notice that Earth looks slightly further, but just not visible enough. So yeah. Actually, yes, all moons are actually going further and both closer. Io, for example, is going closer. Triton is going closer. It's not a moon of Neptune at all. It's actually a captured object. And another one that's already going further is the moon. Yeah, and even Deimos. Phobos is the closest, so that would mean on Mars' moons, it would actually go closer. So that's one of the closest, that's one of those moons that go closer to their parent planets. On the three known moons in the Jovian system wouldn't. So because they're migrating outward, so yeah, easier. So, but with Saturn, it's quite different. Mimas would probably be pulled towards. Same with Enceladus. Same with Tethys. Probably not with Diomede. And probably Rhea. Maybe not Rhea or Titan. Titan's actually moving really far, so yeah. The moon is moving every 3 centimeters every year, so that means that 2 years is equal to 6 centimeters. So, yeah. For example, if you somehow manage to put, like, if you were to somehow put a, if we were to, like, if you somehow went to the moon's equator and then put like, a tripod, I mean, not tripod, I mean, like, an earring, I mean, like, basically, like, a city or something, like, literally somehow a city, and then let the moon not actually hold it so it would defy the universe, then it would actually move a bit further out of it then. So, yeah. Though it isn't possible, but we can imagine this shit. It's actually quite cool because, well, we have to just terraform it quickly so we can just, yeah. But, in the sky, you would see the moon no longer, like, white, but terraformed, so humans could live in there. However, on the year 2030 or 2040, it could be colonized, so you would see city lights, but you wouldn't actually see them. They may not be visible because they're too dark and too dim. If they're bright enough, yes, you can actually see them just a bit in the sky in the morning. It's easier to see in the night because you can finally see it. But you can only see it if it's crescent, or just in the side, like it's like the other side is basically illuminated and the other side between is basically dark. So, yeah. If it's crescent enough in the night, it would be very visible. In the morning, it wouldn't be visible, but it would be quite visible. And it's because of Earth's atmosphere and both the sun's sunlight, which makes it hard to see. It would be cool to imagine to terraform the moon and colonize the moon, but it would be quite difficult because we gotta require some shit. The gravity on the moon is quite weak, so we gotta actually just pull out some methods. I mean, what's cooler is just terraforming Jupiter's moons, but that's quite harder because they're icy. So instead of doing that, probably just do something else, like Earth's moon. Earth's moon, well, Earth is the only closest planet to have a moon, which is Luna. So if we were to have that, that would basically, and if we were to terraform it, the tides would be the same, everything would be the same, but the tides on the moon, if we were to terraform it, would probably be even stronger because of Earth's gravity. So, yeah. Or I'm just getting it wrong. It's actually just probably something different. Yes, there is big waves, which means that the moon has enough gravity. But if we were to terraform Pandora, hypothetically, if that was actually just maybe like a rocky moon, then if it had an orbit of 2 days, then that would mean that the tides would look extremely stronger. It would look so high that it could reach meters up into it, or even meters to actually look large enough for a wave. If you were to zoom enough closer, you could notice that the waves look gigantic like a tsunami. There's actually, unfortunately, a good risk amount of tsunamis, because sometimes if tsunamis happen, then those tsunamis would be gigantic, like a kilometer large.
For the secret to glowy looking skin, new Lifter Plump and Glow Foundation.
If you were to hypothetically, like, somehow remove all of the ice from Europa, you would basically reveal an ocean. But if you were to melt all of the ice, then it oh my. Bro, what the fuck is this bitch, bro? What is this dickhead? Oh, YouTube's doing nothing about it. I just told him that it's impersonating Jesus, and YouTube's just doing nothing about it. Why are everyone just being brain dead? What the fuck? Can you just stop with the stupid trick? What is this bullshit I'm seeing? I don't get what the fuck is this content. I mean, like, what is this? They got these old shit back, like, is that actually what it was? Yeah. But, however, they're just still making stupid bullshit. I have no idea what they're doing, and, like, bro, what the absolute fuck? Is this built for, like, 1-year-olds or something? And I can't just imagine how they're just so dumb to just comment this. I think they're just actually doing is trying to get a like. They're just basically being like beggars, and I just hate it because, like, what the fuck is this? Oh, and you're probably getting me seizures because why is it flashing? Are you just trying to get me seizures now? Yeah, because that isn't fucking, that isn't just some shit. That's just literally just stupid bullshit. Like, why would you just beg for likes for the worst possible way to do, bro? That's honestly fucking stupid. I just don't get it why they're just putting this out, because, like, it's so fucking stupid to the point that, like, bro. He literally grabs him and he just, Like, and then injected him with, like, some type of substance that turned him into a bomb. Like, bro, what? Bro, what? Siri, you gotta find us. Bro, what substance then they... Like, bro, what the fuck? Just...
Take your time.
Like, bro...
Take your time.
Oh, that was perfect. Literally at the end when it was about to just switch to something else, it literally just showed in a split second it exploded. Did bro just inject him with some fucking substance? Siri. Shut up.
Big news, America!
Yeah, fuck.
Wegovy now comes in a pill.
Ask your prescriber.
Extended? 2 weeks ago. This was made before. It was made in 4 weeks ago.
お呼びですか?
Damn!
Oh, shit.
Hey, Siri, shut up, shut up, shut up. Bro. And he literally grabbed him and fucking injected him. Like, bro, what type of substance?
Take your time.
Like, bro, what the f... Like, bro, what happened? Siri, are you a pussy? Siri, can you shut the fuck up?
An exquisite display of flawless
Siri,
symmetry.
shut the fuck up.
It's time for your training. Young miss, it's time for your training.
Yes, thanks. What's next on the schedule?
We'll head to the hollow.
Like, bro, what the f... Hey, Siri, 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 Siri. Siri, shut the fuck up. I knew. Siri, fuck the phone, fuck the phone. Phone! Siri, shut the fuck up. Siri, shut the fuck up. Like, I cannot stop replaying this. Like, I think this shit's funny.
Take your time.
The animation's insane, bro. Like, the animation's actually really great. And they also said that's so rare. Dave and Bambi animation. Like, yes, it's really rare because there's lots of bullshit out there. Like, I'm talking about bullshit that happened. Like, you know, bullshit. Wait, what the f...
ついにこの日が来た。
Like, you know, bullshit that sometimes it's like slop or something. Like, Dave and Bambi slop. Like, what's the point of that? Imagine if they made AI. Well, they did, because Game ZD is a bitch because he made stupid AI bullshit. Why not just make animations instead of stupid AI animations of just, like, dicks? Like, what the fuck? I can't just believe how insane this shit is. Shit. Siri, shut up, shut up. Siri. Yeah, it's quite hard to find a fully animated Dave and Bambi shit mod because, like, or not mod, I mean animation, because you're basically gonna see some stupid slop out there. And yes, some of the animations back then were quite great, but some of them are just stupid slop that you see. And yes, right now, Dave and Bambi slop is happening. And since the creator left, there's stupid slop going on. Like, bro, like, imagine, and then now people are just making slop out of it. It's just so fucked up. Like, bro, you're just trying to make your own creations, but these stupid bitches are bullshit ass heads and just literally just not listening. And just committing the stupidest shit by just literally doing that. Like, bro, what? Siri, do you agree that's fucking stupid? Shut the fuck up. It's honestly stupid as fuck because there's lots of fucking videos of, like, stupid fucking... What the fuck? Oh. What the f... What the fuck? Hey Siri, are you a faggot? Faggot. Siri, shut up.
했던 적들도 남아있지. 그
Shit. Cup. This is the most replayed part I always do. Is there a possibility that this video gets so popular to the point that this start right here gets the most popular? Because I think it is. Because, honestly, I think it's just funny, but both... I think it's gonna be having a possibility where if it gets famous enough somehow, like a millions of views, maybe my replays will be shown. So, yeah. But, yeah. The emotion of the fucking sponge or the clone sponge was quite real. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, bro, they made an animation. It's insane, though, because it's honestly funny, because there's a fucking animation where he just literally just sticked its sponge's fucking head and injected him with some type of substance, and then he turned him into a bomb, and then literally fucking itch, and then in the opposition try to fucking like kill, probably prevent him, and then he just get exploded. Like, bro, all for an argument for a fucking food joke or something. That's insane. Hey Siri, are you a bitch? Siri, shut the fuck up. This is honestly insanely. Oh, fuck. Siri, shut up, shut up, shut up. Siri, oh. Siri. Shut the fuck up. Hey, Siri. Shut up, baby. What? Can this pussy be coated? No, bitch. Good. Hold on, let me listen to this. And my sleep score was 88. And I had yeah. By liquid cocaine. Did by liquid cocaine. Getting jetted by liquid cocaine. PFA gets cat coat. And that's the fucking thing. I mean, just don't mind that because it's just a joke though. But what the fuck is this? What the absolute fuck? Oh, I didn't know they have posts. Yeah, but they have posts, okay. This is just all the posts. How? Top 15. Wait, what?
Viewer discretion.
Top 15 is deleted videos. I thought I've seen this.
Is advised. Number 50.
Oh, serial killers that have never been caught. I think it makes sense why it got removed because it was violating guidelines, or maybe it was like maybe it got terminated because it was maybe it was like because of like what they did or something. So I'm not gonna dig into these details because yes, it would terminate my stream too. So yeah. Also, why did this one here get terminated too? I don't get it. Why did this video here get terminated? It makes sense why this one here got removed because maybe this one's showing. Yeah. The 9/11
content.
What the fuck? Well, I think it was removed, and it was because, yes, it says age restricted, and that's because it was featuring the 9/11 and some events that were actually shocking that was removed off of YouTube. It was, however, archived, so yeah, it's now eventually archived, so yeah. So these are the archived videos that were removed. I think I've seen that once, or I think I just don't see it at all. But basically, it's an archived video.
Number 15.
Also, why was this removed?
Number 15.
I could say that's just a fucking fish. I don't get why this was removed here. Why would YouTube remove it? I mean, no age restriction, but like, why would YouTube remove it? Because I don't even get it, bro. This is just weird creatures, bro. What the fuck?
Number 15.
This one makes sense, though, because, well, there is showing suicide here, because you can show there's, like, this one right here, Suicide Squidward, which is basically, it's a creepypasta shit, but you don't want to fucking search it up.
Number 15. Slicing fruit. It's
Yes, slicing fruit is fucking satisfying, but why would YouTube remove it too, bro? Bro, I don't get why YouTube would remove this bullshit. Why was it removed in the... Actually, I think the creator just mistakenly removed it, but like... But if YouTube AI or... Oh, no, it didn't exist back then. But if YouTube just removed it for no reason, then why, bro? That wasn't fucking anything bad, like killing it or something. But honestly, yeah, their old videos were actually great. But honestly, I think I picked the other videos that look quite interesting. But I actually think these are better, even.
Number 15. The Goblin Shark. They